although it's not member that way. Ellis May, Stan Reese, Norman Parker, and Tommy Tyrone. He was a fireman, but he also was known to do the clown act. That's why he's got the T on there. He had his hat there. All this stuff I got back on there the way it's supposed to be. All the lettering was all on there, but it's faded, so I just went over it, made sure. Making it safer. They had a little gas tank. We got a fuel cell now. All the electronics are working right on it. They added this rotating light. They added the LED light through the years because the kids love that. We got a better working one now. Everything works fine on it. We converted from 6 volt to 12 volts so it runs better. Actually has brakes in the front where the other one didn't. Taking it apart, found out that the body was originally what we call a cabriolet, which means it was a 2-seat, and they cut it and moved everything forward. Nice history there. The hood, found out, was one half is a 1917 Model T, the other half is 1914. That's why nothing lines up, but I put a hook on it to fasten it down. The running boards I had to replace, and the splash aprons, because they were just totally rotted off. Had to extend those because the wheelbase is longer. Fitting, just getting wheelbase to get the fenders to fit, to make sure that they line up, because I had nothing to go by. We started at the front and worked back. The bed, interesting, I couldn't figure out how to get it off. I had everything else off, and I had to get it off, and I couldn't figure it out. So I put a hydraulic jack underneath the front with a 2x4 and started jacking it up, and you could see starting to move. And then I let it down real fast and found that the entire back was held on by 30 of those. So I was able to pull them all out. Now it's back in there all screwed into place and everything. Like I said, I've got a ton of pictures I can get for you that when it was all apart. It's all structural. The back was only held on by about that much wood, and now it's all steel, and it just it's not going any worse.
How's it drive?
It drives really well. I had it down to the storage complex and making laps with it, and you could take it out. I'm not saying take it on the highway, but take it out as 40, 50 miles an hour if you wanted to.
How does this compare to the other projects you've done?
This one is the proverbial put a fork in me. I'm done. This one really did a number on me. But we did everything here. The greatest thing is my grandsons would come by, and trust me, they put out more fires with this truck than I think the fire department has in reality. We got new tires and tubes on it, but it starts up, it runs fine, it's safe. Interesting things, looking at pictures, there was a light up here in 2015, then it disappeared. Did some research, found out from Marge, Skippy's wife, go look in the garage. We found it buried under stuff. There's the light.
Is that going on back up there? Or?
That goes up there.
It is. It just can't clear the garage when it goes out.
Yeah, I have to take it off. There's a crank siren too. I'm not gonna mess with that now. But anyway, it fits. Goes on like that. I thought so. We found the bracket, found the light, put it back up there, found the holes, it matched up perfect and stuff. But I figured they picked it up at a garage sale, that it was just a regular brass lantern and stuff, until I got it off. It's original Ford headlight. So I called Jack Conlon and I said, okay, we found this light. There's only one. It says it's for a Model T. He goes, that's right, because when we got it, it only had one headlight on it. So there's the headlight, they put it up there. So this stuff has been neat, putting stuff together. The crank siren is over there on the floor, that goes up on the other side there. Again, I can't get it out until we do that. It had to spray people with in the parade. It had a water tank underneath it that the motor was all shot on. And I put in water guns for each tank and drilled them and come down and they spray on each side for everybody.